the weirdest thing you've ever been bribed to do? When I was 14, my little brother Ryan came to me with an offer. He recently got obsessed with Monopoly, but he hated losing. He'd throw full tantrums when anyone beat him. So one night, as we were setting up the game for our family game night, he pulled me aside and said, "I'll give you $20 if you let me win every game this week." At first, I laughed. The idea of being paid to lose a board game was ridiculous. But then I thought about it. $20 was a lot of money for a broke teenager. That was a whole trip to the movies or 10 days worth of McDonald's. So I agreed, thinking it'd be easy to throw a few games and take his money. Spoiler, it was not. Ryan took his Monopoly game way too seriously. He'd yell, "Pay up!" every time someone landed on his properties with an evil laugh. He'd flip the board to calculate trades and accuse me of trying to trick him if I even suggested a bad deal. By the third game, my parents started noticing something was off. My dad looked at me and said, "Why are you buying the worst properties and skipping boardwalk every time?" I panicked and lied by saying it was a strategy, but it didn't convince anyone. By the end of the week, Ryan had won 7 games in a row. He made fun of everyone about being the greatest Monopoly player of all time, and even made a fake trophy out of an old soda can. But when it came time for him to pay up, he suddenly said, "I don't have $20 right now," he said, "but I'll owe you." I was furious. Not only had I suffered through hours of fake losing, but now I wasn't even getting paid. The next week, I stopped fake losing games, and when I crushed him with a hotel on Boardwalk, Ryan lost it. He flipped the board, screamed that I ruined everything, and stormed off. My parents finally banned Monopoly from the house.